Hello, this is Real Life Issue with Victor. First of all, I want to appreciate those that have subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you know you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button that you see on your screen. Just click on it. It is free. Help also by liking and also sharing. We started talking about one important factor that contributes to real life issues, and we talked about money. Money is an important factor in our society today that contributes to real life issues. And we talked about how to get money. How do we get this money? Why does it look like some people have it and some people don't? Now, those people that have it understands how to get it. They understand it. They understand that one of the ways you get money, it is through value. Value is a measure, is the measure of how much a good or service is perceived to be beneficial or desirable. So when something is not beneficial or desirable, that thing cannot be said to be valuable or to be worthy of anybody's attention. So we live in a society, we live in a world whereby the world people are driven by what is beneficial to them and what is desirable to them. Let me read something to you from the scriptures. Matthew chapter 13, 44 to 46. It says, "The kingdom of heaven is like treasures hidden in a field, which a man found and covered up. Then in his joy, he goes and sells all that he has in order to buy that field." That is what value is. The kingdom of God is likened to something valuable, something so worthy that you can sell all that you have in order to purchase it. There are products like that in our world today, whereby it compels men, it compels people to sell anything that they have in order for them to acquire that product. What will make someone to go look for money to buy a service is this thing called value. They consider it valuable to them enough to get the money, to look for the money, wherever the money is, to look for it in order for them to exchange that money for that which they consider valuable. In verse 45, let me still keep reading. Verse 45, it says, "Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant, you see, in search of fine pearls." Fine pearls. The value here is pearls. It says, "Who, on finding one pearl of great value, went and sold all that he had and bought it." You see, he was looking for something. He was looking for a pearl, and when he found one of great value, he went and sold all that he had in order to purchase that pearl. In our previous video, if you've not watched it, please look for it and watch it. I gave an example of living in a society where an average person spends 500 naira on food on a daily. And if that society, if the total number of people in the society is about 2 million people, when you multiply 500 naira, multiply by 2 million people that spend on food on a daily basis, you'll be having 1 billion naira. So if you are a food seller, do you know in that society 1 billion naira will not be complete? without your own quota of money for that day. So the value that you exchange for money is what? Is food. The value you exchange for money is food. So the world revolves around exchange. There is an exchange going on a daily basis. Just like the Airtel brand, I saw in one of their adverts that data is life. People can practically be depressed when they don't have data in our society today. So you can have somebody not have food to eat but have data on their phone. They can sell anything that they have in order to have data. So what is it? What's the factor there? Is it the money there or the value? It's the value. The value of entertainment, the value of having internet service. The value of having internet service will make people to sell whatever they have in order to get data. Now imagine you own a company or an organization that provides internet service, that provides data. Do you think money is going to be your problem? No. Money will not be your problem because you're solving a problem. And the problem you're solving is that you're providing a value for internet service, which is what? Data. The first thing is you will discover a problem and create the value that solves that problem. When you create a value that solves the problem, people will pay anything to get the value that solves their problem. Now, take for example, in Nigeria, we have power issue. Someone sat down after enhancing the power of the sun, called solar energy. Then I said, the market to sell this will be where? Nigeria. So let's take solar energy to them. Let's take solar energy to the Nigerian market. It's going to sell. Why? Because they have power issue. When there is power issue, solar energy will sell. Anything that will provide electric power will sell. So when you own an organization that provides electric power, money will never be an issue. You see, so for instance, you're a young man and money is an issue. What you need to do, let me give you today, you need to find a way to create value. When you create value, you have to develop. What does it mean to create value? It means to develop new product. It means to develop services. It means to develop processes that meet unfulfilled needs or solve problem in an innovative way. When you create chairs, what are you solving? What problem are you solving? You're solving sitting problem. There was a time that people sat on stones, on hard surfaces. So for us to be able to get money, it's applicable whether you're a child of God, whether you're a believer or you're a non-believer. It's applicable. When you have value, you will have money. The world revolves around this thing called exchange. There is take, get. I'm gaining something, I'm also giving something. You cannot gain anything by giving nothing. So there must be a value you're giving for the exchange of money or for money. You have to look for a problem. For instance, you are living in a society where or in an environment where there is no store for groceries, where there are no provision stores. People have to walk a mile or walk a distance to be able to get what their basic needs. for a day. What do? You create value. How do you create value? You provide them a provision store that can give them what they need. Then in exchange for what they have, you're giving them what they need in exchange for what they have. What do they have with them? Money. What do they need? Basic things like bread, like egg, like biscuits for your children. People will prefer to buy from you that is within their environment than to walk a mile or walk a distance to get it. You have to create value. Now look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk happens to be the richest man in the world in billions. Why? Because he discovered a problem. What's the problem that he discovered? He discovered the problem behind combustion engines. And he decided to create value by creating electric vehicles, electric cars. He developed electric vehicles. He developed a new product in that category. And the product addresses environmental concerns, environmental issues that combustion engines produces. And as a result of that, he is wealthy in billions. What value are you providing? I know you want money. I know you need money. I know money is a vital necessity for your daily living. But my question to you is, what value are you creating? What value are you providing? You can start by creating it. Create value. Now, let me just read a scripture to you. Proverbs 31:10. It says, an excellent wife who can find? She is far more precious than jewels. Simply means humans can be valuable. Humans can be valuable. You are having problems, you're having issues with having acceptance. Have you created value within yourself? Have you created value within yourself? Money is not the problem. Value is the problem. Money goes where value is. Look for something that is valuable and add more value to it. Now the world is changing. The world is changing. How do you make my work life easy? Yes, I'm working already. Yes, I'm valuable already. Yes, I have tools that aids my work life. But what are you providing that is different from what I'm already experiencing? That is what is called value addition. You look for a product that is already valuable and you add value to it. You enhance it. It is called enhancing existing product or services to make them more useful, more attractive, more efficient, more valuable to customers. Everyone on earth is a customer. Everyone on earth is a customer. Everyone on earth is a potential customer. Everyone on earth has your money with them. Now, what you have to determine is, what value do I have to offer that will challenge them to release their money? So a lot of people are looking for get rich quick scheme. Brother, that's the wrong way to go about it. There is nothing like get rich quick. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like get rich quick scheme anywhere. Anything that provides a get rich quick scheme is a scam. You have to look for value. Then money will naturally gravitate towards where there is what? Value. For example, the Apple phone. Every year there is a release of a new product. Why is it that there's a release of a new product? It is because they are constantly enhancing their value so that you can keep spending your money. It's beautiful. They keep enhancing it. Things that the previous version were unable to do, the newer version begins to do them. Now, people will now go queue with their money to purchase the newer version. Why? Value addition. Value extraction is identifying and capitalizing on underutilized resources or overlooked opportunities in existing market. For instance, I saw a lady that rebrands used tires and turned them into center tables, beautiful tables. Brother, your money is tied to value. You do not have money, you're broke. It simply means that you don't have value. You are not providing any value. Extract value from, underutilized resources. Underutilized resources. Extract value from them. Things that have been thrown away, you can draw out value from them. You can carry things that people do not consider usable anymore. You can carry them and bring out something beautiful out of them. Now, there's also this business called Airbnb. Airbnb utilizes unused living spaces. You see, these guys created a platform that allows homeowners to monetize their spare rooms or vacant properties, extracting value from previously underutilized assets. For instance, I have an accommodation that I'm not using. Maybe I'm in the United States and I have a house in Nigeria that I'm not using. What do? Instead of leaving those houses abandoned and not being in use, I am extracting value from them by putting them in the market. I'm not selling them. I am just leasing them out to be in use. Value is powerful. Money goes where there is value. This is where you trade goods, services, or knowledge with others to obtain something of greater personal value. Value exchange. We live in a society right now that you just need to be skillful and you can trade that for value. There is a society called the freelance society, whereby we can have freelance graphic designer, freelance video editor. Now, you can trade your skill as a web developer. You can trade your skill in the society where we live now. So in this value exchange, what you need is to build up a skill, build up a skill portfolio, build up a skill portfolio. You can practically learn anything you want to learn right now. If you are still broke, you have value problem. You don't have money problem. If you know you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button that you see on your screen. Just click on it. It is free.